Hey everybody, in this video we're making some dump and bake meatball casserole. This makes a huge serving, and for me it makes lots of leftovers for later, but if you have a big family this will definitely make plenty. And the reason why I like it is not only is it delicious, but it's easy to make and doesn't require a lot of maintenance. You can just put it in the oven and go do your thing. So you'll need some tomato pasta sauce. This is like spaghetti sauce. It's actually homemade. You'll need Italian seasoning. You'll need a pasta of your choice. I like rotini for this, and this is a 1 pound package. You'll need grated Parmesan cheese. You'll need shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm just going to shred this block here. This is a 8-ounce block. And you'll need some Italian style meatballs. This here is actually a 2 pound bag. So we'll start out with 2 cups of water in a casserole dish. Let's go ahead and add the pasta sauce and get it nice and diluted in with the water. Which this sauce here was made from homegrown tomatoes using Mrs. Wage's mix. I don't actually make this, my mom actually does, from homegrown tomatoes in my parents' garden as well as my garden. And of course my mom actually makes big batches of it and we can it. That way we have plenty to last us throughout the year. It's a whole lot better than store-bought sauce, I'll tell you. It's amazing. Get everything nice and mixed in. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and add the pasta. And again, we're using rotini. We're going to use the entire package. Get that stirred around real good. The idea is we want to have the pasta down in the water and sauce. That way it helps ensure that it actually cooks. Otherwise, if you put like the meatballs in first, you'll have to probably take this out a couple of times to stir everything around. I found that putting the pasta in first and then the meatballs last generally works better. So again, get this nice and stirred up real good. Okay, now let's go ahead and add the frozen meatballs. Get these spaced out and on top. Go ahead and cover this up. and place this in the oven. Okay, now it's going to set the oven to bake to 400 degrees. I generally don't preheat the oven for this casserole dish because I don't like the idea of taking something cold and putting in something super hot. And once we get up the temperature, I'll set the timer for 45 minutes. Okay, so I actually added another 15 minutes to this, so it actually baked for a full hour. So now I'm going to go ahead and take it out and have a look. So we're not completely finished with it just yet. Of course, you'll be careful with it because obviously it's steaming hot. Key things, we'll make sure that the pasta is done. Now on the tops, there might be a little bit that's not fully cooked, but it's typical for this. But the pasta that's down in it obviously is definitely done. If you find that it's not, you get to return it for probably another 10-15 minutes or so. Now I'll go ahead and add the mozzarella and Parmesan cheese to the top. And we'll go ahead and add our Parmesan. And now the Italian seasoning. Now we're going to return this to oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'll go ahead and return this back to the oven, uncovered this time, for another 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so we're not quite the full 10 minutes in. We're just over 8 minutes in, but the cheese is already melted good, so I'm going to end it here. Again, be careful because of course it's super hot. Have a look at that. Yeah, we'll definitely let this cool down for probably about 5 to 10 minutes, and then it'll be ready to serve. So anyways, that is dump and bake meatball casserole. Not that much to it. It's very convenient if you've got other things going on and you don't have time to spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen. You can literally just dump this in the pan, into the casserole dish, and you bake it. And of course you come back and add the cheese and then bake it some more, but you get the idea. It's not too much to it. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.